The World Cup is underway. It's happening right now as we speak. Who will win it? Well, my prediction is, well, first let me tell you who I'll be rooting for. Rooting for? Supporting, cheering for. For example, you can say, I think I'll root for Italy. I'll support Italy. I'll cheer for Italy. Forza Italia, andiamo! Let us know in the comments who you will be rooting for. I'll be rooting for Argentina. Why Argentina? Well, I'm not a die-hard fan of Argentina or any other team, but I just love the way they play. A die-hard fan is a person who supports their team wholeheartedly, like with all their heart, with all their emotions, like somebody who's fully committed. I love the way they play, that's it. I love the way they play. I think they're exceptionally good. They're creative. They're never boring. No, they play with heart. But what I don't like about them is that they often keep us in suspense. Keep us in suspense. So you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know whether they're going to win or lose or it's going to be a draw until the final whistle, right? Until the last moment. They keep us in suspense. You're on the edge of your seat watching them play. And I think it will be Messi's last dance. And Ronaldo's too. Ronaldo is over 40 now, and Messi's almost 40, so they'll probably retire soon. Retire, stop playing, stop working. They'll hang up their boots. So I think it's going to be special. Messi's last dance. Messi's and Ronaldo's last dance. What are the odds of them winning? The odds, the chances. According to pundits and bookmakers, based on what bookmakers say, based on what pundits say, a bookmaker or a bookie is a person who manages bets, right? Who makes money from people who gamble. Betting is a type of gambling, especially on sports, right? Gambling is just risking money in the hope of winning more money. And now pundits. A pundit is like an expert on TV, for example, a football pundit. So a football expert who analyzes games and comments on them on TV. According to bookmakers and pundits, France and Spain are the two favorites. So they place them ahead of Argentina. So if somebody is ahead of you, it means you're behind them. If somebody is walking faster than you, they're ahead of you. And if you're walking faster than them, you're ahead of them and they're behind you. So I think Argentina will win. That's my prediction. But you might say, Victor, aren't you a bit biased? Biased? No, I'm not. Maybe a little bit, yes. Let me give you an example. A judge cannot be biased. A judge has to be impartial. A judge has to be objective. So for example, a judge can't get a case where his family is involved, right? So you might say, Victor, don't you think it's wishful thinking? Wishful thinking, like unrealistic hopes, dreams, expectations. Maybe it is wishful thinking. Or maybe it's just a hunch I have. A hunch? When you have a hunch, you think something will happen, even though you don't have enough evidence for it, you don't have any good reason to think that it will happen. It's just a feeling you have. Like your intuition telling you that something will happen. It's just a hunch I have. For example, let's say you're watching basketball and you don't know anything about basketball. And then somebody asks you, who do you think will win? And you say, well, I think the blue team will win. Why? I don't know, it's just a hunch I have. It's just a feeling I have. Or you can say, well, I think the red team will win. Why? Oh, because I like red. Then you're biased, right? They will not win simply because they have red jerseys. So, Victor, is this bias? Is this a hunch you have? Or is this an argument based on facts? Well, I think it's a mix of the three. Who do you think will win the World Cup? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you next time.